Well, to the Championship now. Hearts just 90 minutes away from being presented with a title trophy at Tynecastle. Just a small matter of a match with Rangers to get through. First, Stuart McCall's side needed to win to stand any chance of beating Hibs to a second-place finish. Commentary comes from Rob McLean.
Ahead of trophy time, 5 changes to the Hearts team, which won at Cowdenbeath. Gallagher, Wilson, Payardo, Nicholson and El Hasnoui all starting. Rangers captain Lee McCulloch is dropped, and youngsters Walsh and Hardy make way. Incoming, Ricky Foster, Dean Shields and Nicky Clark. Lost free kick, Darren McGregor! Rangers ahead after 32 minutes at Tynecastle. It wasn't great defending, you would have to say, from Hearts, but a real desire from McGregor to get his head to that 1-0. It's a match Hearts don't want to lose ahead of the trophy presentation a little later on, but 1 goal down. Zaliukas, dangerous touch, in goes Osman Sow, down goes Osman Sow, no penalty, big decision. Cammy Bell gets the benefit of the doubt, a touch from Osman Sow and a touch from the goalkeeper. The booing is still ringing around the ground. Vučkić for Foster and Kenny Miller, and 2-0 Rangers. 5 minutes before half-time, Hearts are furious. Foster's cut back. Miller with a chance he wasn't going to miss. And Vučkić with the free kick. Well, it should have been 3 goals up. What an opportunity for the former Hearts captain Marius Zaliukas against his old team. McCarthy's cross, out comes Bell, makes an easy catch, but he throws it straight at Patterson, and then that's a horrible miscue from Darren McGregor. The hand of acknowledgement held up by the goalkeeper. Patterson's throw finds Morgado Gomez. In for Zifak! Hearts have a goal back. 8 minutes from time. The deadly Dutchman strikes again. And it is 2-1 into the closing stages at Tynecastle. Long ball from Ostwick. Up went Patterson. Zifak tries to get it down and does, and scores. It's a double for the Dutchman, and that's right on 90 minutes. And Hearts have clawed their way back in the manner of champions. They looked a beaten team, but they thought otherwise. And from 2-0 down to 2 goals each. Proud of his team will be Robbie Neilson. That's Gomez and Keatings, and a chance for Danny Wilson as he prepares for his Tynecastle farewell. The captain had a chance to score. Well, she deserves a prize at the end of an amazing season. The Hearts owner Anne Budge with the trophy, and let's hear it as well for Robbie Neilson and this Hearts squad, which has bounced back in some style from relegation at the end of last season, and they have won the Scottish Championship by a country mile.
Today was a difficult game, but you know, we managed to fight back as we have done so far all season, and it's just a great thing to be a part of. You know, I think it's just testament to the boys, their professionalism, that you know, we won the league so comfortably in the end.
Amazing to experience something like this, and the fans are obviously, they've been amazing all season, but they've had a good day today. Yeah. And what a way to end it.
It's been a fantastic season for us. I think today's game summed up the whole season. You know, a bit of adversity at the start, and we, you know, coming out of administration, and then, you know, everyone sticking together at the end and getting the result. You know, to score that equaliser in the last minute of the game, you know, it was fantastic. We're back with the fans and the players and the belief that we've had.
What a season it has been for Heart of Midlothian Football Club, bouncing back after the agony of relegation under the stewardship of Anne Budge. Scott MacDonald, how impressed have you been by Hearts this season?
Yeah, very impressed. You know, they stuck with the core that they went down with. You know, a lot of young boys, and they gained, you know, huge experience, you know, from that disappointment last year. But, you know, near the back end of last year, they started to show really good performances, and they brought that into this year. And they went from strength to strength, and with that, a lot of belief had came, you know, that they could actually beat Rangers, and as you can see, they ran away with it in the end.
We expect a lot of personnel changes. We see the captain there, Danny Wilson. He will not be at Hearts next season. There's Anne Budge once again as she takes the applause, and huge credit due to her. Manuel, what do you see Hearts doing in the Premiership next season?
I don't know, but I won't be surprised if they will push for a top 6 spot, because I've been really impressed the way they won the league by such a big margin, and they've got such many good young talent players that can do very, very well, and they proved that with such a competitive league, because we don't forget that Rangers were in, Falkirk, Hibs, Queen of the South, so incredible.
Well, let's talk about those clubs, because now we have a playoff situation where it's Queen of the South against Rangers. Normally you would expect Rangers to be the favourites for that sort of confrontation, but Queen of the South have beaten Rangers twice this season. Who goes into that as favourites?
Yeah, I don't know. Rangers will be under massive pressure, because everybody was expecting them to win easily, probably the league, and now they are in the playoff situation, and we know it's not gonna be easy. Queens are doing so well at home, especially on the AstroTurf, so will be hard for Rangers. Then thinking about they have to play 6 games to come up again is not easy.
Yeah, Scott, who do you see as the favourites to emerge from the Championship to eventually play the side that finishes second bottom in the Premiership?
I think it's difficult to say. I think if you were to ask Hibs or Rangers rather, would they rather be in Hibs' shoes? I think that would be a clear yes, to only have to play 4 games. But like Manny touched on there, you know, if you do win the first 2 and then you go and you were to win the next 2 again, you're on a roll, you know, so you take a lot of confidence from that. It's too tight to say, you know, these 3 teams, there's been mixed results all season, so sure. It's going to be interesting anyway.